Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about public speaking. It will almost ruin your life if you do not know how to speak publicly. Take it from someone who has lost a lot of things from not being able to express herself to the outside world. Not having the skill of public speaking can quietly steal a lot from your life. You can be very talented, you can be very disciplined, you can have all the good character, consistency, all of that. But if you cannot communicate what is inside your mind, if you cannot speak it, if you cannot present it, express it, then a lot of doors will simply not open for you. And this is so personal to me. Like, imagine having brilliant ideas in your head, ideas for film, a project, something that you're like genuinely excited about. You see it very clearly, you can feel it, and it makes a lot of sense to you. But the moment you imagine yourself standing in front of people to explain it, something in you just shifts. The confidence drops, your heart starts racing, and suddenly that thing that felt so alive in your mind becomes something that you don't even want to talk about it. So what happens is that you step back, you delay, you quietly just even drop it all together, and then the world never gets to see it. And that's the scary part, because in every field of life, in every business fair, media, education, anything, you will eventually have to speak. You will have to explain your ideas to people. You will have to stand in front of a crowd, in front of others, and say, oh, this is what I see, this is what I'm building. And if that part is missing, it limits you more than talent ever could. Honestly, I used to think that maybe some people were just naturally good at it and others were not. Maybe, yeah, that's true to an extent, but I also think that it is a skill that you can build. It is a skill that you cannot afford to avoid to build. Unless you're removed from society, you have like unlimited resources where you never have to present yourself to anyone. Maybe then public speaking. Well, but if you don't, well, life will require it. And I've seen it happen in real life. There's someone who I know, he's very brilliant. He's such a brilliant writer. He has a very sharp mind. When you read his work, oh my goodness, you're like, what is this depth? But when it comes to speaking, I realized that he wasn't very confident. And I remember thinking, it's almost like the world cannot access how brilliant his mind is. And that made it even sadder. Because it's not just about public speaking well in front of crowds, it's about access, visibility, expression. And I think that if there's one skill I would recommend that, you know, I'll recommend to anyone, no matter what you do, is that learn to speak. And I feel like one of the best ways that you can do that is over practice. Yeah, if you have a presentation, if you have a project to defend, if you have something to say, practice just speaking and speaking it in your own space, just practice. I don't know what other words to use, but practice, practice, practice. And yeah, it might look like you're cramming, but it's at least that's like step one. The next will be talk to people who you're comfortable with, like people who you feel emotionally safe with, or people who would not mock you. Just talk to them. Just blah blah blah. So I want to talk about, I want to talk about people who you can talk freely about. You can be like, oh, I want to speak in a British accent. I know I don't have the British accent, so but I'm just gonna try it. They're not laughing at you. You're just expressing yourself like whatever bush back. Okay, so I have this 10 points whatever to tell you guys about, or I'm going to tell you why spaghetti is like the most amazing meal without scripts, just practice in the most random setting. And because I feel like that's another reason why we're not able to speak, is because we're afraid of, or afraid of what not. So learn to talk around people who allow you freely express yourself, and you'll be surprised how comfortable you get with these things. But in everything that you do in this life, please learn to speak, learn to communicate your ideas out loud. Yes, it might be scary at first. Yes, people might laugh at you. Your voice might shake. You might stumble over your words. You might stutter, but you cannot let that stop you, because the cost of not learning it is far greater. Even now, I think about it, the things I wanted to do, big things, creative things, things I could see so clearly in my mind, I've paused because I couldn't I've paused not because I couldn't do them, but because I imagined the moment I would have to stand in front of people and explain it to them, and I just stopped myself. But I'm realizing that that has to change because if you cannot speak your ideas, then eventually someone else will speak it louder than you, or worse, your ideas will stay locked forever. So, if there's anything that you take out of this video, practice public speaking. This is an important skill that you must build, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You're young, you might be old, but you'll be fine and you can do it. I believe in you. Bye.